Hi, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we've heard rumors last couple of years that Playboy basically wants to sell Playboy Enterprises. And there's a lot more rumors, and it looks like they've hired a bank, Moelis & Co., to advise it on a potential sale that could fetch more than $500 million. This was covered by the Wall Street Journal on Thursday. I'm getting this from an MSN site. And basically a source on the inside who remained under the radar basically because he wasn't allowed to publicly talk about it said that this was likely to happen and that there was $500 million for the magazine and its Bunny branded licensing assets, according to person close to situation who didn't want to be publicly named, etc. Moelis & Co. declined to comment on the news, which was earlier reported by the Wall Street Journal on Thursday. Basically, what's going on here is they're going back and forth, and they've actually hired a bank, which I now understand why, but a year back I would have went, well, wait, all they need is a lawyer. What do they need a bank for? Because that's a lot of money. So, Playboy continues to struggle for financial and cultural footings after heyday in which magazine pushed the boundaries of sexual mores while publishing articles, and you guys get the idea. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so they're basically selling out before it goes broke and before the founder, Hugh Heffner, dies. He's 89 years now. And along with private equity firm Rizzi Traverse Management, in a deal that valued the company around $200 million, and in January, the famous Playboy Mansion in Los Angeles went on the market for $200 million with one catch. Heffner gets to live out his life on the property, which is perfectly fine by anyone that I would see that would do it. Because let's be honest, it's been his home for years and years and years and years and years and years, and quite frankly, he should be allowed to live out his life there, and I completely believe that. So this looks like it's actually going to happen. Somebody asked me, "Oh, aren't you sad that Playboy is going to change owners and stuff?" I said, "Well, to be honest, I've never really been a Playboy fan. For me, growing up, it was more like Maxim and more like internet pictures of ladies and stuff like that. So to say that I was actually in the group that, bought Playboy, I was not. I'll be honest, none of my family had prescriptions. Subscriptions. None of anybody I know had subscriptions to Playboy. None of them picked it up regularly at the stores and stuff. The ones that did have it or do carry it. Playboy to me was kind of an over-the-top look at it, and I never really completely understood the motive behind Playboy. I know I wasn't in that generation that saw the transformation from the 30s and 40s censorship to the 70s, where naked women could actually photograph themselves and show themselves for money and things like that, and I think that's what Playboy did. But it was never really explained to me what a big deal Playboy was in the market for that. I've always been a Maxim guy. I have. To me, the Playboy models were always the super high up gold diggers that you couldn't get no matter what anyways. They're cute, but most of them look like carbon copies of each other, and to be honest, some of them were kind of scary. But, I mean, as a brand, I mean, it's done phenomenally well. I'm actually surprised that $500 million isn't 1.5 billion or more. I mean, I'm actually surprised that in the long list of years Heffner and his group have ran Playboy, that it isn't worth at least 3 times that amount of money. I'm actually kind of sad. I mean, Bill Gates and Microsoft was worth $56 billion. You're telling me Playboy isn't worth $1 billion? I mean, even if we're not talking about financial hard times, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't see that it's... I think it's devalued. I think they're selling it devalued. So, that is what it is, ladies and gentlemen, but looks like Playboy is going to be under new management soon. It's a sad day in every guy's life, but like I said, I didn't grow up with anybody that actually had this book coming to the house that I'm aware of, or this magazine for that matter. I don't know anyone that really had this magazine, I'll be honest with you. I mean, yeah, I grew up and then I was an adult, but still, I don't really remember seeing Playboys in anybody's real home or collection, etc. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.